What's going on, boxing world? Let's talk real quick about the Boots Ennis situation and a lot of the criticism he's taken. And number one, I'm not saying whose side I'm on. I'm not on anybody's side in particular. I'm just gonna say this: criticism comes with the territory, guys. When you're a big boxer and you're calling out the two biggest names in your division, and there's not many top 10 names on your list. So, number one, do I think some of the criticism is a little harsh? Yeah, but that's how it goes. Number two, though, is some of the criticism deserved? Yeah, because you got to get. See, to me, you got to try and fight Stanionis and a couple of guys that were supposed to be a big deal. What's the guy Earl just beat in April? That beat Pacquiao. I can't think of his name, but everybody knows his name. Cuban dude, bald head. Fight him. Fight some other top level, top name fighters. Get your wins up, and then start talking about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Because here's what scares me with this generation, and it's been going on for about 10 years now. It started with the hype of Adrian Broner and him being the next Floyd. Then you see what happened with Teofimo Lopez. You see what happened with Edgar Berlanga recently. And I'm not saying these kids aren't good fighters or they won't be champions in the future. But it's like, I feel like, are they trying to rush these kids to become something quicker or bigger than they need to be, like, so they don't have to pay them as much? Because anybody with common sense would tell them, like, dude, get 20 good fights in. Then start popping off at the muscle. Then start talking crazy. Then start talking about how great you are. It's like now these kids will do 10 fights, and out of nowhere people will be like, yeah, you ready now to take on the best in the world or the best person that's been doing it the last 10 years. And it's like, they're not busy fighters. Like, they're not, like when Triple G, I didn't like Triple G when they was all on his balls and talking about how great he was. However, Triple G stayed busy. He made sure he fought 3 or 4 times a year. Even if they was cupcakes or BS competition, he made sure he stayed busy. These dudes will fight once, maybe twice a year, and then be like, give me the world. And it's just like, get in there, get busy. Promotion companies, media companies, stop trying to push these kids in over their head, build them up, and then let them get to where they need to get to. As y'all remember, Lomachenko, when he first started, they talk about how great he was, and I do think Lomachenko is great. But he went for Orlando Salido, and Orlando Salido kicked his ass. So we got to stop this over-promoting and pushing these younger fighters when they got between 10 or 15 fights, trying to push them to make them think like they're just as good as a guy who got 40 or 50 fights. It needs to be a time we build, and it needs to be a time where they are, preparing to take that next step. We just tell them, oh, you beat Joe Blow, Cornball, Butterbean, Taxi Driver. Now, and Butterbean was actually a good fighter. No disrespect to Butterbean. And then let's just throw him in the ring with the Lions. Like, it's not going to work out well for him. So, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I just think some criticism is harsh, but some criticism is needed. Because people got to be in reality with what's going on. And too many of these fighters now try and jump the gun. Other than that, shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis for a record-breaking gate in D.C. Everybody showed out for him, celebrities, everything. It was an excellent fight experience. Peace, I'm out. Give me your comments. Give me your opinions. Boots criticism needed, well-deserved, in the middle, whatever. Peace.